Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtuki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivas Adigaura Bhakta Vranda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. You are all welcome at Sri Krishna Balram Temple, ISKCON, Vrindavan for morning Srimad Bhagavatam class. We are reading from the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. The subject matter is Ashraya, and this canto is the smiling face of Lord Sri Krishna. We are in the second half, and chapter 81, Lord Sri Krishna blesses Sudama Brahman. And we are discussing today two verses, verse number 35 and 36. So, this story is famous of a friendship, Sakha, Ras. Krishna and Sudama are friends and class fellows at Ujjain, Avantika, Sandipuni Muni's ashram. And after that, Sudama was living in Porbandar, which is between Dwarka and Somnath. And Krishna was the Dwarkadish at that time, living in Dwarka, though he is still living in Dwarka in his unmanifest pastime. Sudama was a Vedagya, he was knowing Vedas, his senses were under control, his mind was peaceful, though he has no material opulences. He was a grasta, and his wife inspired him to go to Sri Krishna for. She said, anyway, Krishna, other people give something, but Krishna gives himself to his pure devotees. So reluctantly, Sudama, with the only desire to have a meeting with, have a darshan of audience with Krishna, he was willing to go to the Dwarka from Porbandar, but he wanted to take some gift to offer to his friend Krishna. And there was nothing in the home of Sudama, so his wife just borrowed some cheap rice from couple houses. Some were thick, some were thin, some were yellow, some were red, and put in some cloth, and in that gift was the whole history of the poverty of Sudama was written. Sudama reached Dwarka, which is actually now called Bhet Dwarka. Bhet means gift, where Sudama brought the gift to Krishna, and he came exactly in Lakshmi Rupa, Queen Rukmani's palace. And we have continuously heard that Lord Krishna, as Brahman Deva, always giving respect to Brahman. From the point of being Kshatriya, he gave respect, washed the feet of Sudama, then comforted him, fed him nicely. Whole night they talked about their school pastimes. The next morning Sudama took leave, but before that, since Sudama did not ask anything, so Krishna asked, "Oh my friend, have you brought something for me?" Now Sudama was a little embarrassed that he has brought some very insignificant cheap rice as compared to the opulence of Dwarka. So by hiding those cheap rice under his armpit, and Krishna snatched those cheap rice. And he opened that, and one palm full he just ate. He said, "Oh, wonderful taste. Oh, it's better than 56 preparation here in Dwarka. So wonderful, very nice, my dear friend." And he was about to take second Rukmani, he stopped. But after that, Sudama left, and Krishna did not give visibly anything to Sudama. And even he did not give him some ride at least to go to his hometown. Why? Because Krishna wanted the dust of the Brahman, the foot dust of the Brahman will be auspiciousness for Dwarka. So let him walk barefooted from Dwarka. And Sudama on the way was thinking, how wonderful is my friend that he has actually saved me from criticism that I went to ask something from Krishna. So he has actually saved me. He's so nice. But when he reached to his own place, he could not recognize. There was a palace similar to Dwarka was built there, and his wife Sushila with wonderful attire and ornaments was there to offer him artika. He was surprised, and then he immediately realized that Krishna is giving, as in the night somebody sleeps and in the morning he gets up and there is all around water. So it's like that in overnight Krishna has blessed me with so much opulences. And then he is considering this verse which we are reading now. So this is Krishna, Sudama thinking. So let's read this verse. Kiñcit karoti uruapi yata sva-dattaṁ suhṛt-kṛtaṁ phalgu api bhūri-kārī mayopaṇītaṁ pṛthukaika-muṣṭiṁ pratyagrahīt prīti-yuto mahā-ātmā. The next verse we will repeat. So, the meaning of this verse is, Lord, consider even his greatest benediction to be insignificant. Kiñcit karoti uru api. Uru means great. A benediction which is, fabulous. He consider kiñcit. It is nothing. It's really right. Whatever Krishna gives, in this material world as a benediction to somebody, it is insignificant as compared to what he has. That's right. Krishna is right in his, from his perspective. Whatever Krishna gives to somebody is insignificant as compared to what Krishna has. Yeah? So that is right. But then next line says, while he magnifies a small service rendered by him to him by his well-wishing devotee, suhṛt-kṛtaṁ, suhṛt means well-wishing friend. Suhṛt-kṛtaṁ phalgu api, phalgu means insignificant. So the principle is that if a devotee gives very small offering with love to Krishna, Krishna look at it, oh, huge something he has brought for me. Great. But when Krishna gives to somebody so fabulous, he thinks, oh, I have not given anything to him. So this is the nature of Krishna and his reciprocation with his devotees. So in a Vedic literature, Krishna, say for Supreme Lord, it says nimisha animisha. Nimisha means to close eyes, animisha means to open eyes. So when somebody is giving something, rendering some service to Krishna, Krishna opened the eyes. Oh my God, he is doing so much service. Great. And when somebody is doing some mistake, he closes the eyes. I have not seen. This is called socialya. It's called, this is a Sanskrit word. The character of the Lord, which is magnanimous and sushila charitra. Su means very nice. Shil means his behavior. His behavior is so sweet that when he gives, he never think what I have given. It's nothing. And when somebody offer him something, he is very happy and he said, three great things he has brought. And now Sudama is referring to this principle himself. Maya, by me, upani I brought. Maya upaniya, pṛthuka means cheap rice. Cheap rice. Poa. Tandul. Eka muṣṭim, only one palmful. I brought only one palmful of cheap rice. And he considered, and he pratyagrahīt, he eagerly took from me. Prīti, with love, he honored that. He is mahātmā. He is great and he is much compassionate. The Atma, the Acharya right, means he is a compassionate. Now, the purport by Srila Prabhupada's disciples, Lord consider even his greatest benediction to be insignificant, while he magnifies even a small service rendered to him by his well-wishing devotee. Thus with pleasure the Supreme Soul accepted a single palmful of flat rice I brought to him. Chakravarti Pad writes, Sudama thought. So Sudama is thinking, he's not speaking this, it is his mental, reflection. Sudama is thinking, Sudama thought, Krishna thought that what he was giving me, though great, Uru, was small. And that what I was giving, though insignificant, phalgu, was great. For that reason, he accepted the rice offered by me with devotion. So when we are reading these lines, one verse from Bhagavad Gita, just we should immediately reflect on patram pushpam palam toyam yo me bhaktya prachyati. If somebody with love gives him one tulsi leaf of just glass of water, Krishna accepted. Ashnoti means he actually honor it. So here Sudama gave some insignificant cheap rice with his flat rice, which is nothing as compared to the opulence of the Dwarka. But Krishna happily and with affection and love accepted that. And Laghu Vaishnava Toshuni Jiva Goswami writes, one should not think that one must give so much. Even if a devotee does little, the Lord consider that great. So this is a hope for all devotees that they can render service to the Supreme Lord. Smallest thing we can offer. Like then immediately the pastime of Lord Ramchandra, when the squirrel was just getting it one grain of sand, and Ramchandra accepted it as good as Hanuman bringing the big stone. So this is what small service rendered by the devotee is a very great in the eyes of Supreme Lord. So it's a great hope for all devotees that they can serve Lord. And this is only in Bhagavad Dharma or in Bhakti Marg. It's not possible by any other process, knowledge or karam kand. No, it's only devotion. Because then Jiva Goswami writes, what I offered is main proof. He responded in this way because he is most worthy of worship, Maha, and is compassionate Atma. Thinking of his insignificant offering, he became ashamed. Sudama was feeling ashamed that I have given nothing, but he is mahātmā. He is worshipable and he is compassionate. And Srila Sanatana Goswami writes, Lord treasures the bhakti of a devotee. So for Lord, the devotion of a devotee is his treasure. It's a treasure. He considered the worship of the devotee, suhṛt-kṛtaṁ, to be great. He become indebted to the devotees. What gopis brought to Krishna? Nothing, just they came themselves simply with a full surrender. And Krishna says, I cannot repay you, I am indebted to you. For Brahma's whole life, if I want to serve you, I cannot repay you. Napareham. So, even simply somebody's surrender, it means he gives his ego to Krishna, then Krishna is indebted to such a devotee. Being pleased, though he should not find handful of cheap rice suitable, the Supreme Brahm, mahātmā, the Supreme Lord, being pleased, accepted my chipped rice. He directly ate it, or the cause of accepting is explained. He by nature is full of great mercy, mahātmā. He by nature is full of great mercy. This is the one meaning of mahātmā in this context. Great soul is a common meaning, but the both Acharya are saying mahātmā means great, worshipable, compassionate Lord. Thinking of his insignificant offering, he become ashamed. Same, both are saying he was feeling what I did not give anything, and what he gave me. And now same, very similar verses in another scripture. Idrisham sampadam dattva nacharet kim api swayam mama tandula muṣṭim cha priyataha pratyagrahīt. I did not do anything to make Lord Krishna give me opulence like this. It must be that he was pleased by the palmful of rice, and out of love he gave me this in return. Now we are reading the verse which is, we will respond. Tasyeva me suhṛt-sakya maitri dasyam punara janmani syat mahānubhāvena guṇālyena visajjattas tatpurusha prasangaha तस्यैव मे सुहृद-सख्य-मैत्री दास्यं पुनर्जन्मनि जन्मनि स्यात् महानुभावेन गुणाल्येन विसज्जतस्पुरुष प्रसङ्गः तस्यैव मे सुहृद-सख्य-मैत्री दास्यं पुनर्जन्मनि जन्मनि स्यात् महानुभावेन गुणाल्येन विसज्जतस्पुरुष प्रसङ्गः Please repeat. तस्यैव मे सुहृद-सख्य-मैत्री दास्यं पुनर्जन्मनि जन्मनि स्यात् महानुभावेन गुणानयेन विसज्जते तत्पुरुष प्रसङ्गः तस्यैव मे सुहृद-सख्य-मैत्री दास्यं पुनर्जन्मनि जन्मनि स्यात् महानुभावेन गुणाल्येन जते तत्पुरुष प्रसङ्गः तस्यैव मे सुहृद-सख्य-मैत्री पुनर्जन्मनि जन्मनि स्यात् महानुभावेन गुणाल्येन विसज्जतत्पुरुष सख्यम् तस्यैव मे सुहृद-सख्य-मैत्री दास्यं पुनर्जन्मनि जन्मनि स्यात् महानुभावेन गुणाल्येन विसज्जतस्पुरुष प्रसङ्गः तस्य for him eva indeed may my suhṛt love sakhya friendship maitri sympathy dasyam and servitude punaha repeatedly janmani janmani life after life syāt maybe mahā-ātmā with the supplementary compassionate Lord guna of the transcendental qualities ālyena the reservoir visajjata who become thoroughly attached tat this purusha of the devotees prasanga the valuable association. Translation: the Lord is supremely compassionate, reservoir of all transcendental qualities. Life after life, may I serve Him with love, friendship, and sympathy, and may I cultivate such firm attachment for Him by the precious association of His devotees. Purported by Srila Prabhupada's disciple. As explained by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti, suhṛt here signifies affection towards him, who is so compassionate to his devotees. Sakhyam is affinity manifested in the desire to live in his company. And Maitri is the attitude of intimate comradeship. And Dasyam is the urge to do service. Chakravartipad writes, Sudama thought, may I have affection, suhṛtam, sneha. So in translation says love. So sneha is after love. From ado shardha, bhav, prem, and then there is sneha. Sneha, man, pranya, bhav, mahabhav. So sneha is higher stage of love. Towards Krishna, may I have affection towards Krishna, sneha towards Krishna. And who is Krishna? Who is so compassionate to his devotees. Krishna is very compassionate to his devotees. Tesham anukampa. Anukampa means compassionate. So Krishna is very compassionate towards his devotees. The word sakhyam means affinity manifested in the desire to live in Krishna's association. Sakhya means samyak khyati. Samyak means same, samyak. Khyati means both are, like you take one name, other name automatically comes. You say Krishna, Arjuna is there. You say Sudama, Krishna is there. You say Udhav, Krishna is there. This is called Sakhyam. You say one name, other name automatically you have to utter. That's called Sakhyam. Means they are always united in friendship and the intention is to live together. So, first desire is to love and second desire is to live with Lord. And the third, Maitri, means the attitude of intimate comradeship. It means they do some activities together and some pastime together which people remember, Maitri. And Dasyam means the urge to do service. So these are the words used by Sudama or explained by Chakravartipad. Since Jiva Goswami writes, since he responds in this way, may he be my friend life after life. Because he responded, he has accepted my small gift as big, and he expected by something big which he thought is very small. Therefore, because of this response, he may be my friend life after life. Because of his relationship with me, he chewed that tasteless rice as if it were delicious. So it is because of relationship with me. So friendship is relationship. May I be his friend and servant. suhṛt-dasyam. Suhṛt is well-wishing friend or loving friend, and dasyam means to render service. May he be my companion, Sakha. I always spend time with him, Sakha. and intimate maitri, and intimate. Companion and intimate maitri, sakha is companion, and maitri is intimate. May I have prem for him, love for him, and service to him, and may he assist me as a friend, giving me benefit. May he do this even if I take birth repeatedly, punah. Or punah can mean but. I may take birth somewhere, but may I be his friend. Suhṛt can also mean helpful concerning bodily activities, like mother is suhṛt, taking care of a child. So that's called suhṛt. Sakhya can mean faith. Maitri can mean affection. Dasyam can mean humility. Or suhṛt can mean unconditional, mutual rendering of benefit. Sakhya can mean love while playing as a companion. Maitri can mean affection, and dasyam can mean doing service. Punah can be taken as an ornament, no meaning. Someone may say the phrase tasya eva, with him only, exclude Sri Dhama's friendship with his devotees. That is not so. Attaining contact with friendship, companionship, etc., by the Lord's great power, mahā-ātmā, by his reservoir of qualities, the reservoir of all qualities, gunalyam, like farm. His farm is full of wonderful qualities, youthfulness, compassion and affection. I will have association and prem, prasanga, with his devotees and friends. This is because of his power and his qualities. Sanatana Goswami writes, he prays with intense bhakti. So this is a prayer of Sudama. He prays with intense bhakti, may I attain friendship only to him. Friendship only to him. Exclusively is my friend. This excludes the avatar or devatas. I don't want to be friend to other incarnation or some other demigod. So this is the meaning of eva. I only want to have friendship with Krishna only, not with anybody else. This should be understood later in the appropriate statements which are upcoming. For suhṛt and dasya, he is agent and Krishna is object of his affection. For suhṛt, so he wants to render service. And service, he wants to render service. So he is agent and Krishna is an object. So for these two words, if somebody is suhṛt, it means he is agent. Agent means he is providing service. And servant means he is serving. But who is the object? Krishna is the object of his affection, of his love, and of his service. Now the two other words, for Sakhya and Maitri, Krishna is the agent and Sudama is the object of Krishna's action. For Sakhya and Maitri, because Krishna accepts Sudama as friend. So Krishna become agent and Sudama become object of his companionship, object of his affection. So these are two words have a different meaning. Suhṛt and dasya is from Sudama's side offering to Krishna, and friendship is Maitri. Krishna is offering to Sudama. Now Sanatana Goswami writes, he alone, Krishna alone should be my benefactor and he alone should help me. The list is from strongest to weakest relationship. Let this happen life, and in this life also. May he do this even if I take birth repeatedly. Or punah can mean but. I may take birth somewhere, but may I be his friend. Liberation is also rejected. Mam janmani janmani. So exactly throughout the whole Bhagavatam, prayers of all the great devotees, starting from Parikshit Maharaj, Dhruva Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Vritasura, and now Sudama here, everybody is again and again saying, we may take any birth anywhere, may take many births, no problem, but we need two things. One, to be friend with your devotees, and two, always render service to you. Throughout Bhagavatam, these are the two essence of all the prayers of the great devotees. Two principles. That we should have friendship with the devotees of Krishna, and we should render always loving service to Krishna. No liberation, nothing, no material benefit whatsoever. Krishna can give anything, he can give anything, but we don't need anything. Nanak prishtam, na cha parameshtyam, na rasadhipatyam, na sarvabhaumam, na yoga siddham, na punarbhavam va. I don't need heavenly planet, Dhruva Maharaj planet, Brahma's planet. I don't need the sovereignty of this material world. I don't need what's called Bilva Sarga, the planet which are under earth, but they are very opulent. I don't need yoga siddhis, no perfection of yoga. I don't want to be liberated. What you want? I want to be servant of servants, life after life. If I have to give up your service or your association and to get all these things, I give them all up. I don't want those. So this is something repeatedly we will see throughout Bhagavatam. And same mood is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sikshastakam, na dhanam, na janam, na sundaram, kavitam va jagadisha kama, mama janmani ishvare, bhavatad bhakti ahituki tvai. So here Sanatana Goswami is further explaining compared to Maitri, Dasya is considered the best, being the final goal of service with great humility. Trinadapi sunichena tarorapi. Humility is good for the devotee. Dasya involves direct service as the highest end. Even though the Lord gives to the devotees and is full of all wealth, Punah is an ornament of his speech in this case. He has great power. Mahanubhavena. Krishna has a great power. Mahanubhavena. And is the abode of qualities like beauty, mercy, affection. Gunalyena. He is Damodhar, the abode of the ropes bound around his waist by Yashoda. May association be attained closely with his form as a cowherd boy. Visajjataha. Visajjat means attachment. Vi means visesh, means special towards this cowherd boy. Sanatana Goswami is a mood of cowherd boy. Srila Prabhupada, one of his bhajan, writes, when can I have again chance to run after you, Krishna, while you are herding cows in Vrindavan? This is the mood of Vrindavan, and one of the bhajan he has written. So this is the mood of Sanatana Goswami, that Sudama is saying, I can have attachment. But this is not Sudama's mood. This is a Sanatana Goswami's mood, that I should have attachment to your cowherd boy form. Because this is the Swayam Bhagavan's form. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam is cowherd boy. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained the 4 characteristics of the Swayam Bhagavan. He said, Swayam Bhagavan is Nitya Kishore. He is always 15 years of age. Natvar, he is always dancing. Gop Veshdhar, he is always in a costume of a cowherd boy. Venukar, he always keeps flute in his hand. This is the Gopa Ves of Sri Krishna. With these 4 special characteristics which are not, even Krishna don't have all these in Mathura and Dwarka. What to speak of other Vishnu Murtis? No. None other than Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan, has these 4 characteristics. Nitya Kishore Natvar, Gop Veshdhar Venukar. And similarly, Rupa Goswami says, 4 characteristics of Krishna are exclusive, not even in Narayan. Rupa Madhuri, Leela Madhuri, Prem Madhuri, Venu Madhuri. Rup Madhuri, sweetness of his form. Prem Madhuri, sweetness of his conjugal loving reciprocation. Leela Madhuri, his sweet pastimes. And Venu Madhuri, his sweet flute pastimes. They are only and specific of Krishna. So this is Sanatana Goswami's Pad's mood. Or attaining attachment with prem. I should have devotee association. This is most important. The last word is prasangaha. Prakrishtena rupena sangaha. Prakrishtena means completely, fully. Sangha means association. When we see this word prasanga, one verse from Bhagavatam should immediately just jump in our consciousness. Satam prasangam mamavi yako samvido. Satam means great devotee and prasanga means association. Association with Mahā-bhāgavata. Satam is a Mahā-bhāgavata. Because Satam is the word in 2nd verse of Bhagavatam. Dharma prīti-yuto nirmatsranam satam. And this satam, this word satam in 2nd verse, Srila Prabhupada writes, 100% pure. Non-envious. And non-envious is Mahā-bhāgavat. Ninda adi sunya. Is free from criticizing anybody. So association of Mahā-bhāgavat. Association of Mahā-bhāgavat. I should have devotee association. Otherwise one cannot experience the happiness of the mercy of devotees. This is because Lord is the abode of qualities with sweet form, pastime and mercy. Attachment with prem is the difficult to achieve. That is true. But by his power, mahanubhavena, it can happen. And same verse, similar verse is also in Garga Santa. Tasya sakhyam cha dasyam cha bhuyaha me janma janmani tatah padambaro dayanata tarishyate aham bhava aranyam. I pray that I may be his servant and friend birth after birth. By meditating on his lotus feet, I will cross the ocean of birth and death. So, with all these different Acharya's moods, the takeaway for us from this verse is small service with love rendered to Krishna will satisfy him. So he can be easily pleased. But there must be love. And for this love, the second verse is a prayer. And that prayer has two parts, it's like two parts in a third verse of Gita, Chaturshloki, Tesam Satyayuktanam Bhajatam Prīti-purvakam. So this part is for the devotee, one who constantly, with love and affection, renders service to me. Satatam means always. Satatam, what is this? Tesham satata yuktanam. Yuktanam means engage. Yukta means like in association. Engage in association. Yoga, yukta. This is like a friend who is in very close association with Supreme Lord. Tesham satata yuktanam, always associating with me. Tesham bhajatam prīti-pur. Bhajatam means I render service. Prīti-purvakam means with love and affection. Then Krishna respond, dadami buddhi yogam tam. I will give him intelligence for associating with me. So here also Sudama is saying, I must serve Krishna with love. This is like Tesham Satyayuktanam. This is what his mood is. I want to serve you with affection, with great attachment, in association of devotees. Because association of devotees in the second verse of Chaturshloki Bhagavad Gita. Machitta madgat prana bodhayanta parasparam means with devotee you can discuss. Bodhayanta parasparam means discussing, hearing, and this should be with the association of devotees. So when we associate with devotees, and in association of devotees, we render loving service to the Supreme Lord, then Lord responds. He reciprocates. Because he is gunalyam. He is ocean of, reservoir of all good qualities. And also he is mahānubhāva. Mahānubhāva means most compassionate. Anubhava. Anu actually is but we render service in reciprocation to that, he become compassionate. Anu means following. So first we have to render service, then he reciprocates. So then Sudama says, then he will make me sakha, which means his companion, and allow me to serve him personally, which is his humbleness. And Maitri, see, this is a very similar word. Suhṛt, Sakha, Maitri, all three are same word in otherwise, but they have a different mood. So what we have to take away, that we should pray always in the same mood as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taught us, das, 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 anudas. Gopi bharata pada kamalyor, das, 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 anudas. We should always be in the mood to render service to the servant of Radha Gopinath, Radha Shyam Sundar. And this das, das, anudas in Srila Prabhupada's purport means in parampara system. He writes das, das, anudas means following in parampara. Then he says, Srila Prabhupada says, taking initiation from bona fide spiritual master. And then he served the Supreme Lord through parampara is das, 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 anudas. That's the meaning of das, das, anudas. It has to be through parampara. And this desire to always have association of devotees wherever we are. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, what is the rarest thing in this world? And he said, association of devotee is the rarest thing in this world. So how fortunate really are we living in Vrindavan in association of devotee and Krishna Balaram temple. Every day having Srimad Bhagavatam class, nice, sweet darshan of Supreme Lord, Krishna Balaram Radhesham, Lalita Vishakha Devi, Gaur Nitai. Then chant holy name, honor prasad, always have easy access to Brij Raj, the dust of the Vrindavan. Wherever we walk, it somehow we come in contact with this dust of Vrindavan. So how it is not one life's achievement for all of us. We must have rendered so many agyat sukrtis, unknown devotional gestures in past lifetimes, that we are given this opportunity to serve in Krishna Balaram temple. Srila Prabhupada's samadhi in his home. Vrindavan, Prabhupada says, my home. So now, from Krishna's side we got all the facilities. From our side, now we should more eagerly, more enthusiastically, and more lovingly in association of devotees try to please Srila Prabhupada and in his mission. Srila Prabhupada used to say that if you are intelligent, you can sit at one place and people will come to you and you can preach. So we have this wonderful facility here in this temple where thousands of people are pouring in every day. And we are given the opportunity to be here, having the all wonderful facilities from darshan to kirtan to Bhagavatam and everything. How can we give this to the visitors coming here is actually our service, and this mood we should cultivate enthusiastically, that anybody who is at least entering in this temple, he should have darshan of the Supreme Lord, he should associate with devotees, he should come in contact with holy name, he should honor some prasad, and he should get some book. These 5 things. Everybody should have this mood. And for this, recently I was speaking at Pune ISKCON, Pune NVCC, in the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, our contribution or something, initiative in mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So what is the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? and what initiative we should take. So it has, first part is mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Janam Sarthak Kari Parupkar. First we perfect our life and then deliver others. This is the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then his mission is Bharat Bhumi Te Ailamana. So every town and every village, the whole chanting of holy name. But then we are here, people are coming here. So we have, how we can really attract people automatically. I mean, I told one day the people should be in a line to say, I want to chant, please, where is Mala? Where can I get this? They should be in line on their own. How can we inspire them? They should be eager to, oh, where is my copy of Bhagavad Gita? Where can I get from? So this, we have to be more dedicated and determined to inspire and educate the visitors that they should take great benefit from this organization for their human life. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Any question or comment? ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, निताय